Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to go ahead and talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. There's really not a lot to talk about, in my honest opinion, besides Yandy, Mendeecees, and Infinity, which, we've pretty much been talking about that. I mean, it is what it is. I have something to say about that. But before we get into that situation, I guess I could just go over the things that I wrote. I put Rashida really could be that girl, but because she's dumb, she's not. Sorry. Yandy has a skincare line. I guess she's coming out with a skincare line. Whatever. Let me say this. I don't want to boo boo on anybody's dreams, but when people start coming out with skincare lines and hair care lines, I really want to know how long did it take you to, get this together? Like, is this something that you just started working on for the last few months, right? Or is this something that you've been working on for years? Because I would think that something like a skincare line is something that just can't happen overnight. So if Yandy can't tell me I've been working on this for years and I finally got it right, or we finally got it right, that's the only way that I would believe or even think that this skincare line could possibly even work, and it's just not some cream in a bottle. Hello? What's her name? Carly and her daughter look just alike. Carly is having a birthday party on a boat. Is it a boat or a yacht? I think it's a boat. Sierra, I'm trying my hardest to understand. I am all down for the girls having style. I'm all down for people having individual style and fashion and all that good stuff. I'm all down for that. Because some stuff I just don't understand. Like, I am not understanding what's up with Sierra walking around Atlanta, Georgia with some bobby pins just sitting in her hair. Like, it almost looked like her hair is pinned up for her to let it down and it'd be some loose curls. Because this is her second time. This is his hair for second time popping on the screen with some clips in her head and going around people. Like, it's the style. Sierra, what's going on with your head, girl? Okay. Yandy, am I wrong for feeling like my piece is being disrupted? Sierra tells her the truth. Yeah, a little bit. Girl, you gonna go through stuff with that baby. That's what Sierra told her. Spice is right about Carly Red. Carly Red needs a man. She needs a man. You would think that, just like Spice said, you would think that after what happened to Carly Red with, what's his name? The one who was taking out the PPP loans? Quiet as it's kept, baby. Girl, quiet as it's kept. From what I understand, the girls who got $30,000 or less ain't going to jail. Now, y'all know that you can go out there and see who took out a PPP loan. Girl, I think I done already told y'all this. If y'all don't know, you can go put anybody's name, my name, your name, girl, your cousin name, your boyfriend name, your coworker name, your boss name. You can go put our name on a website and see who took out PPP loans. Show can. Hello? I know a couple of people. Not me. You can go put my name in, baby. But if I know what I did, but if I knew then what I know now, girl, I would have been trying to fill out some paperwork. Because they said the girls ain't going to jail. If you took over anything that's less than $30,000, girl, you good to go. I think it's the girl. Don't quote me on that. Don't be out there scamming talking about Rodney said, because Rodney ain't said shit. Rodney ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not helping you do no jail time. You on your goddamn own. But I think it's more so the people who taking out these millions and millions and millions of dollars. I think when you start getting to the 100,000s, maybe, that's when they start a red flag go out. But if you took a little 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, you might be all right. Let me know how it work out. But yeah, you would think that after her dealing with, because Carly is pretty much in a relationship every year, or at least every season. Either she's married, she's engaged, she has a man, she has a friend. Carly is one of those people who just can't be alone. Like, she's another Jennifer Lopez. Gonna always have a man. Come hook or come crook, right? When they showed the old clips of couples retreat, when Yandy asked Mendeecees would he hold her down if the roles were reversed, and he said basically, I don't know what I would do. Yandy thinks she got her a good man. Rashida family, I'll say this much. I'm gonna give Rashida this. From what I can see, I kind of do think that Rashida's family is full of shit. Do I think that they both could work on their relationships on both ends? Yes. But for some reason, I just when the big girl beside the mama started crying, well, girl, both of them was big, but when the big girl with the purple on almost started crying, girl started trying to squeeze, bitch. When I looked at her, I said, girl, this hoe trying to squeeze out some tears. You hear me? Girl, what is you crying for? You done got called out on the fact that y'all only call Rashida when y'all need or want something, right? And then y'all say y'all gonna pay Rashida back and y'all never do. And I don't think it's about the money, because clearly if y'all always calling her when y'all need something or want something and she keep giving it to you, clearly she got the money. Clearly, I guess it's not about the money, right? It's more about the principle that you said you were going to pay me back. I think that maybe if you were the type of person that'd be like, hey, Aunt Sheeta, I got the money I owe you, she probably would be like, girl, you could just keep it. But the simple fact that you're not even offering to pay it back, from what I gather from when I watch the show, that makes you even more trifling, right? Because you ain't even offering to pay it back. You just know I got it, so therefore, more than likely when I told you that you ain't got to pay me back, or don't worry about it, or take your time paying me back, girl, that didn't mean take your time to pay 4-5 years. I don't know, girl. I can't go into examples because I don't know exactly what happened. But I will say that I think that Rashida's family is low-key full of shit. I think that they definitely use Rashida, because Rashida is probably the one in the family that's the successful one, right? She's the one that can probably loan you $400 or $500, you know, or a couple of $100, or, you know, some money to go out to the club. But I think those daughters are probably just like their mama. I'm just gonna be honest. Anyways, Safari just needs to be single. I know everybody, mom. I know all y'all mamas think y'all sons are Barack Obama or you, girl, Jesus. Girl, a lot of y'all lying to yourselves. A lot of y'all sons ain't shit. A lot of y'all sons ain't shit. I know some of y'all don't want to admit it, but I'm telling y'all, like, I'm factual. These niggas ain't shit. And your son, and some of y'all sons are part of the niggas ain't shit crew. But y'all don't think they are. Safari needs to be single. Safari is a horrible husband. He's a horrible father. And the reason why I say he's a horrible father, because anybody that can be in Jamaica, Tootsie rolling, ticking, roboting, and all that bullshit while your wife and son is in the NICU, you're a horrible father. And you can't come back talking about, oh, I wasn't even, because you know he tried to come back and say I wasn't even in Jamaica, some bullshit. You was in Jamaica. You was in Jamaica. You was in Jamaica. You was in Jamaica. Anyways, child, I'm done talking about Safari. Let's go ahead and get into Yandy, Mendeecees, and Infinity. Yandy and Mendeecees ain't shit. They ain't gonna ever be shit. Now let me say this. Yandy, I'm gonna try to give Mendeecees a little bit. Mendeecees probably did not ask to be in this situation, right? I don't know if Yandy ran this across Mendeece's table or ran this across him on the payphone through the 10-inch plexiglass, right? But I don't know if a conversation was had. I don't know. But clearly Yandy has made a decision that could affect her family and her relationship with Mendeece's by bringing someone else into this family, right? Which is Infinity. I still stand by what I say, and I'm going to believe this till the day I die. If you are not capable of treating a foster child or your adoptive child like your biological child, then you need to leave those children where they are. Because I really don't believe, and I could be wrong, but I don't believe that if this was one of her biological children who was cutting up and acting up like Infinity, she would be so quick to just throw her out on the street. But because she really doesn't feel what she feels for her biological children, it's easier to say, oh, bitch, you can just go. And my man at home, too. Now, mind you, Mendeece's is supposed to be the man of the house. And this motherfucker can't even sit down and have a conversation with a little girl. She's 19, legally a grown woman, right? The conversation get tough and you leave the room. And let's just keep it all the way 100. The main reason why Yandy is talking about my peace is interrupted is because you done planted that shit in her head and she's allowed you to plant that shit in her head. Because if Mendeece's was still in goddamn prison, Infinity would be in that goddamn house. That's what I think. It's not factual. That's just what I believe. It's not factual. Nothing what I'm saying is factual. It's just my opinion. I state it like it might be facts. Dang shit. Y'all are trying to kick this girl out and force her to get an apartment, and she's telling you that I'm not ready to get an apartment. I'm so sick and tired of niggas kicking children out at 18 and 19 and 20. Like, nobody is ready to go out into the real world and start paying bills. Now, it would be one thing if you told Infinity, hey, if you're going to come to Atlanta, maybe you can go to school at Spelman, I don't know, wherever college, and you can live in the dormitory, right? Live in the dormitory. You'll be on campus at Georgia State University, whatever school they got in Atlanta, right? And that would be more, okay, she's staying on campus, or she got own house on campus, whether it's a dormitory or an apartment, right? But to try and put this girl in an apartment, where is she going to live? Because she can't stay in the hood. Not Yandy's daughter. So you're going to put her where? Somewhere in Buckhead? Where the rent probably start at $1,700 for a studio, for something decent? I just think it's fucked up. I think it's fucked up that now, yes, Mendeece's is put in a situation that he didn't actually be put in. But I think it's fucked up that now since Mendeece's is home, now Yandy is on this whole my peace is interrupted. And again, I don't give a damn who you are. If you are not able to treat a foster kid or some kid that you adopted like your biological children, leave the motherfuckers where they at. Because all you doing is fucking up the little girl worse than what she probably already is. When I tell y'all I want to cry right now, I feel so... Girl, I'm about to cry. I ain't even been drinking. I felt so bad for that girl at the end. When she went into that room with the producer and was crying, like, I felt so bad for her. Like, I really felt bad for Infinity. And the producer is like, oh, they're trying to help you do the transition. Fuck you. Girl, shout out to Erica De Niro TV. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Who's next? That's what I would have, if I was Infinity, that's what I would have said. Fuck you, fuck him, and fuck her too. Get my shit so I can go. I don't like how they doing that girl. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I get that the girl has crossed lines and stepped over lines and crossed boundaries and all that stuff. I understand it. But you can't be in the confessional, Yandy, talking about I'm her mother and she's my daughter, but you treating her like some random bitch off the street. Because if that was Skylar or anybody else doing that shit, I guarantee you they would not be kicking Mendeezes Jr. out the fucking house. They won't be kicking Skylar, is that the daughter name, out the house? So all I'm saying is, it ain't no shame in saying I don't want to adopt no kids. That's cool. But don't adopt the kids or become this foster parent and then start acting like you love this kid and care about this kid, and when shit get tough, you throw him on a motherfucking street. You should have left him on the street to begin with. Leave him alone. Because you probably just fucking up in Infinity more than what she already fucked up. Yandy and Mendeezes are trash. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Complete trash. Cambella was probably right on the shit she was saying about Yandy. Now that I think about it. That is so trash. Y'all niggas be wait. Girl, I know Mendeezes was so excited that at least he could say the little girl is 19. Now it'll definitely be okay to say kick the little bitch out. She 19, she grown, she needs to learn some responsibility. No, if the little girl is telling you I don't want to be alone, then you need to take that into consideration, mama. I can't stand. I done fucked around and got pissed off over here. I just don't get it. And then Mendeezes gonna get his ass up. I know I already mentioned that. But when I tell you I was sitting there like, no, this motherfucker ain't. He done got his ass up out of the room because Infinity is crying. Now, mind you, this nigga's supposed to be the head of household. This nigga is supposed to be the man of the house. And he can't even sit down and have a conversation with a little girl. It done got too tough. He can't even fucking get words together to have a conversation with this girl, when the truth of the matter is the reason why y'all kicking her out the house is because of Mendeezes. Yandy ain't shit. She ain't gonna ever be shit. Mendeezes ain't shit. He ain't gonna ever be shit. They wrong as hell for kicking that girl out of that house. I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say, girl. Them y'all people.